Today's video is going to be on my trade recap for USDCHF. I took a stop loss on USDCHF. I'm going to be breaking down the things I saw before I took the trade and how the trade played out and how I got stopped out. But prior to that, I want to talk to you guys about drawdowns. So the main thing about this channel, what I'm trying to create here, is transparency. So most traders out there are only trying to show you guys the wins and how they're able to take TPs. It's just, let's put it like this, it's just like maybe like footballers or maybe the basketballers. You can't just base them based on their dunks or the goals they score. Sometimes you're able to see how they lose maybe chances, or they're not able to dunk on the net. Some of these things add up together to make the ones that do go inside the net, or the ones that are able to dunk, to really make sense. So I don't like it when traders maybe try to hide their losses, because it's not really my business, but it really just shows you guys what it takes to become a trader. This is not an easy game. It's a very difficult business. But like I said, if you are able to grasp the knowledge and play the game, we're playing a mental game here, game of psychology, and we are interacting with humans on the screen. So if you're able to get the hand of it, then you can continue to do it. It's just like a sport. The more you do it, the more better you get at it. And it's also a probability game. Either you win or you take a loss. And if you take a loss based on your trading plan, that's not a loss. That is just money you spend to find out if the trade is going to become profitable or is going to be a losing trade. Just like a business expenses, the money you spend on your business, not everything you do on your personal business, or let's say you have a shipping company, not everything comes out to profit. So some of these are like business expenses. So if you take a trade based on your trading plan and you take it and the trade hits your stop loss, that's very okay. So the stop loss and the wins. So like, traders like are built on drawdowns. So how much drawdowns are you able to come out from? How much are you able to fight to the market to get out of drawdown and get into like the profitability space that you're looking for? You could be a profitable trader, and sometimes, some months, if you zoom out, some months you could go on tilt and go into some major drawdown based on market conditions. But when you come out, are you able to come out of it is what makes you a good trader, a professional trader. So don't be scared of taking losses or putting risk on the table. These are parts of the business, but you should know you shouldn't be putting unnecessary risk. It has to be something that aligns with any trade that you execute has to be something that aligns properly with your trading plan. But if you take the trade, either it comes profitable or it comes at a loss, whatever it is, that trade is done. You move on to the next trade. So I was watching a video from Rafael Nadal, and he was talking about the probabilities of table tennis players. So that even professional table tennis players average about 56% win rate. Now look at that. Look at that in contrast to the trading environment. So when you say something is 56% win rate, that means 44% of the time they do take losses. So that's how it is in the market. You could be a 60% winning trader. That means your edge presents itself 60% of the time, and that 60% of the time it do comes profitable, but 40% of the time it do comes as a loss. So how are you able to manage those 40%? And the tricky thing about the market is the fact that those 40% you really do not know when it's going to come, and how are you going to manage it. You could have 4, 5, 6 losing trades in a row. You could have 3 losing trades in a row, just the same way you could have 6 winners in a row. So it's all about the perspective of the market and what the market is ready to deliver at any particular time. So how are you able to navigate it? Yeah. So I just needed to have this particular talking points and share this particular insight before we go into the trade, and how I was able to I took a loss on this particular trade. So let's go. So if you watch my previous video on US oil, this particular trade looks exactly like US oil. So now look at here, we have, this is the last push phase on the daily. So if we come to the 4-hour time frame, you can see how I have my rectangle here. So last push phase to the bottom. Let me keep the chart clean. So you can see that price is on the 50 extension. We have a double top formation here. So I'm going to use my bar replay through to the particular trading day. So we have a double top formation here. So as soon as price did this, we had price first push phase, multiple corrections, like a consolidating area. Then we had a continuation. Now price came back to the 50 extension, did exactly the same thing, and price dropped. So on this drop, I was looking for a retracement to sell short for a continuation. You can see that we have, let me take the fib extension out. You can see that we have push phase, consolidation, another push phase. Now we have another push phase to the upside, another consolidation, double top, more like a triple top situation, and price dropped with this momentum candle here. So what I did, I brought my fib from this new push phase here to the last phase of the push. You can see that price is on the 50 extension in this area. So I brought out my rectangle, aligned it, brought my rectangle, and I aligned it here. I was looking for a continuation. So we have a double top here again. So I was looking for a continuation to sell my sell stop right below the liquidity right here. And let's see what price did. Price tagged me in, and I was waiting for a continuation to give me like a probably like a 1 to 2 or a 1 to 3. Okay, yeah, I could get a 1 to 4. Okay, let's say a 1 to 3 easily on this trade. That's if the probability wants to present itself in that particular way. Remember, like, there's no certainty in this place. Where we are here, it's not a game of certainty, it's a game of probabilities. So what happened? Let's see. Price just shot up and stopped me out immediately. So after the first entry candle, 4-hour candle, the next candle stopped me out immediately. So, and that was it for this particular trade. So what am I going to do? Nothing. Change nothing. This is like a bread and butter strategy. If this presents itself 20 times, I'm going to take it 20 times. So that was it. I was able to take I think a 0.5% loss on this trade. And currently I'm still selling USDCHF here. So before currently the market is closed. As I'm shooting this video, today is on a Saturday, so the market is currently closed. So price came back to the overall high on this area, so dropped multiple rejections here. So I decided to take a short position. So I'm waiting for market to open on Monday to see what we have to work with. So yes, that's what we have for this particular video. Remember, we are doing what we are doing here. It's a mental sport, and we are playing a probability game based on percentages. So you need to look at all of these things all together so that you can make more informed decision and be very, very confident with your trading edge and your execution. Trading is all about execution. So if you're able to grab 1 or 2 knowledge from this, don't forget to like, comment, share, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.